3. I'm gonna go ahead and show my settings real quick for you guys. This is an important one. Sure it's at 100. Depth of field's a good one. Make sure it's off. Field of view, I run 100. 95 to 110s. Decent. Affected. Wide. Makes the weapon look smaller. Make sure world motion blur is off. Weapon motion blur is off. Foam grain 0. First person camera movement 50. Basically turn all this stuff down. I like game perspective. Inverted flashbang, I just leave it off. Audio, this is kind of important for mine. I run home theater, but if you run, I think it's PC speakers, gives you the tightest dynamic range in EQ, which you can hear footsteps a little better. It's not as open, so light sounds will be closer to high sounds. I run home theater just because I have settings that I use with SteelSeries. Stereo. Master game volume 100. Make sure your gameplay music's at 0. Dialogue, or it's up to you, like 50. Effects 100. I don't like any of that stuff. Voice chat's 30. This is preference. Controller, this is basically meta. Dead zones, 69 is what I use on the left. Gives you a little stronger aim assist, kicks in your max movement a little quicker. Thankfully my controller is new, so my dead zones are at 0 on both. 6.6 is meta. Aim response curve dynamic, that's meta. Default meta, basically using the meta settings. Automatic sprint, because I hate tack sprinting. I play a lot of search and destroy, and with your gun up in the air, it takes forever to shoot someone, and a lot of times I don't get time to side cancel or jump shot. Single tap run, so this puts me in my tack sprint, single tap. And then interface, this is something you could do. Pretty sure I just use that as mine, custom. HUD bounds is important. When they're in, the minimap is closer to the center of your screen, which makes it easier to look at when you hear noise or see red dots on your minimap. Kind of important. Square and on gives you the biggest minimap. Horizontal compass I use on. This I use reduces motion sickness, doesn't accurately represent direction of fire. To me, it doesn't matter. That doesn't make any sense. Center dots on. Default, I like the default or larger. Right, currently it's on default. And I basically use the same settings for console. I'm just going to show how I set up for a warm-up match for myself. So right now I'm trying to play with hybrid settings. for slide dive. I think rust will be a good one to practice on. Make it as long as possible. I think that was correct already. 5 seconds. Bam. Had a bunch of bots. Maybe a little too chaotic. Like 11's probably good. The rest of this will just be how I like to warm up. I'll do a bunch of slide cancels, a bunch of dives, a couple dive cancels, and the whole time I'll just be looking at my minimap and shooting bots. Try and get my centering good. Also trying to practice with dead silence. That's a little chaotic.